Hello guys, Zuljan here and welcome back to another episode of Scrap Mechanic. Guys, thank y'all so much for all the amazing support on the first Scrap Mechanic video, guys. As always, if you do enjoy the videos, make sure to give me some tap on that like button to show you support. And you can subscribe to the channel for more daily videos. So I was driving around a little bit and look at this, what I found over here. It's some sort of, it looks like some sort of rocket launching or helipad. Oh gosh, my car really needs some improvement here, you guys. I'm not satisfied with my car at all. Let's go ahead and lift this puppy and move it. There we go. We're just gonna keep it right here for now and we can explore on foot. So this little spot right here looks like some sort of helipad. It's like, it's got this little symbol in the middle. It's really hard for me to tell. I can pillar up a little bit to show you, but it's pretty much just like a little helipad. And this, I have no idea what this is. Maybe an antenna or something like that, but maybe some stuff that's going to come along with the storyline. Anyway, I thought it would be a good place to build. The scenery is kind of nice. I want to try a conveyor belt this episode. So I've been thinking a little bit about how this would go, and there's a few different things I could do. Let's go ahead and put down one of these puppies, and then we're going to make a table. Something not too big, just to try out at first, because I have a feeling that it's going to be a little bit precarious. You know what, let's make it a little bit wider, and I think that ought to be good in length and width. This is just kind of a proof of concept, you know? I'm kind of just exploring the game mechanics, learning how things go. Let's see, I'd like it a little bit wider still. So we'll stretch it. That's actually about as far as we can stretch it right there. Alright, this should be good. Alright, let's lift it up and put some legs on this bad boy. Let's see, we only need a few legs. It only has to be off the ground just a little bit. We'll go with 3 legs, I do suppose. Let me rotate this with Q so I could do that a bit easier. Gotta learn to do stuff the easy way in games like this. You always want to do stuff the hard way, like placing individual blocks, and that's just no good. Alright, now, we do have a couple things we can do here. I do want to attach an electric engine to this. Well, I don't know where I'm gonna attach it actually. I'll tell you what, let's put some ramps on it first. So if we go into the inventory, you'll see that there's a bunch of different blocks we could use. Let's just take, for instance, this block. Now, these place kind of different. It was a little bit hard for me to get used to this at first, but you do have to place them one at a time. If you try to place more than one at a time, it doesn't seem to go. Like, I can click and drag, well, I can click and drag here with blocks of that nature, but when I try to do the same thing with these, well, let me hit Q to rotate it correctly. When I try to do the same thing with these, no go, you know, so I have to attach them manually. So maybe there's something I'm overlooking, but as far as I know, it's pretty straightforward like that. So anyway, we could do stairs, but I think the ramp looks cooler. We'll do one more row here. Too much. I could have just done it the simple way like this. Again, simple, not hard. Alright, let's do one more set of little ramps. Alright, now we're going to have an area that we can go up it just to try this out. Okay, let's go ahead and put it down here. And I'm guessing, oh yeah, we can lower it even more than it should be lowered. We'll just take this away now. There we go. Alright, table is on the ground and we're good. Now, we need to cut out a good a section of this. And what I think I'll do is just cut out like this. If I can press the right key, that is. Yeah, just like that. And we'll also do that. We'll do it almost to the base right here. That'll just give us a little bit of room to play around with. Alright, now, if it's going to be a conveyor belt, we're going to need a switch. Because I'd like this to be able to move me or product. I don't know, I could try a couple different things here. So let's see. We can build just a little, I guess, control panel right here. Let's go ahead and bring it up. Maybe 1 or 2 more. This looks around the height that I would like it, okay? And we'll put a switch on it. So the switch is on it. That way when we get up here, we can hit the switch and actually activate the conveyor belt. Now what we'll need to do is place some bearings. Now, there's a few different things I could do. there's square blocks and there's a few round blocks. So if I take a look at this, you'll see that some of these look kind of deceiving. There's tanks and stuff, but there's also these long pipes. So that's what I'm going to be using today. You could use stuff like this, and I'll show you how that works. If I were to take, let's say, one of these blocks, for instance, I'm going to put that in the place of the seat for now because I won't need it, and use this. Let's put some bearings first, and I'll show you what I mean. All right. So if I do this, okay, those are individually connected, and you have to be careful because if you place it the wrong way, you see how it leans like that? You actually have to make it the little tool come out, and you do that by attaching it on the end like this. So it's a little bit difficult to get used to, but once you know the way to do it, it's relatively easy. Now, if we were to just connect this, I'll go ahead and use the connection tool. Actually, we're going to need an engine first. Let's go ahead and put that down here. And we are going to connect the engine to the... Oh, wait. I see what's going on here. So the engine isn't connected to the block. That's not a big deal. Let's see. It doesn't look like I can... Apparently this is not big enough. I'll tell you what, let me just attach the engine to the outside right here. It's a little bit less beautiful, but hey, I didn't design my my conveyor belt tall enough, so we'll know next time. All right. So let's see. We'll attach this to the switch, and then we'll attach the engine to these 3 bearings. And it looks like the placement is all right. If I wanted to change it, I could do that, but it looks like the placement is going to be good. We're going to be going counterclockwise from where we're looking, which will propel forward. Now, if I were to activate this switch right away, what's going to happen is these things are going to like bind up on each other. See how they don't? Well, actually, I should just turn the engine on to show you guys. See how they're kind of they're kind of breaking. All right, basically, if we were to take out this middle one, let's go ahead and select a block instead, and I'll just remove this middle one here. Now they're going to move a little bit smoother. So this could be an option because it will propel you forward. In fact, if you get really crazy with this thing, watch this. Whee! If you get really crazy, it'll fling you. All right, let's turn the engine off for now. Wow. All right. Okay, stop making all that noise. Hold on. It's killing me. It's killing me. The engine noise is killing me. All right. So we took that away. Let's also clean up our mess here. What I'd like to do is use pipes instead because that is going to be a little bit better. So we'll take that away. We'll take this away, and we'll use pipes. Now, I need to line up bearings again. So, now you could do this a couple of different ways. Like, let's say if you were to take the pipes in the middle between square ones. I think the square would nudge it a little bit better, like if you wanted more propulsion. So let's just say this was a long walkway, okay? And you use the square ones on a high engine speed like that. You can possibly get a lot more propulsion to move much faster. So it could be like a rapid transport or something like that. But right now I'm just interested in just like getting the conveyor belt basics down. So let's go ahead and place, and again, it's the tool. If you were to just place like this, see the difference? You see the hammer? Now this is the little the little pneumatic tool that comes out. So anyway, we went ahead and attached pipes to all of these, and they're going to be all on separate bearings. None of them are connecting with each other, which is another easier thing about using the pipes instead. And it looks like we're gonna have to make our contraption a little bit wider because we don't have the necessary width in order to take the whole thing in, which isn't bad. I mean, we can just fix that right quick. Won't be bad at all. All right, so how many more tiles do we need here? We need 2 more. So if I were to put 3 on this outside here, is that 3? That's 3. Okay, we'll do the same thing again. And we'll stack the blocks up like that. And we can actually take this out. It's not right, is it? I mean, I could turn it, like I could lift it and stuff, but I'm not really worried about that. Okay. You know, I know how I can fix that quite easily. Let's take that bottom block, because that's actually attached, and we'll just move it all the way right here. And just as a brace for now, we'll do that. And I don't see anything wrong with having just the flat right here, but that just goes to show what we need to do. You need to connect it to an existing block in order for it to come up. That deceived me a little bit. All right. And just to make it for symmetry's sake. All right, anyway. So now we've got this area that we can actually change up. I might have done that a little bit too wide there, but that's okay. And I did do it too wide. I know it's gonna bother you guys. It's gonna bother me, so I'll fix it. All right, yeah, because these aren't really how-to videos as much. I mean, there are, but they're not strictly tutorial videos. Right now, I'm just kind of having fun with game mechanics. Okay, let's fix this up right quick. I could do this. Okay, we'll take that away, and we'll go all the way down like this. Pretty cool. I love the reach that you can get too. Look how far I can go. It's really neat. All right, let's place a block here, and now I can kind of dismantle that. All right, now we're set up. So, last but not least, let's do the tedious thing and connect all of these things individually. So, switch to the engine, and then we need to connect the engine to each individual bearing. Now, I can imagine this getting a little bit tedious, and I'm sure there's going to be advancements. See, they're going to be implementing more tools and more parts as the game progresses and develops. So the possibilities are going to be endless. Some of the things that you can see in the trailer are just like mind-blowingly complex. But the game is so intuitive, it's just a matter of wrapping your head around the mechanics and just using the principles that you learn. So playing the game, doing stuff like this, I think is going to give me a lot of ideas on how to make some of that more complex stuff. I'd like to get into the controller and things, which kind of sequence the way that bearings work and different moving components work. All right, so now that we've got all the bearings connected, they're all going the same way, we can switch off of this tool and we can use the switch. Now, basically, all we have to do is turn the engine on. Is that right? Oh, maybe I have to turn the engine on before the switch. There we go. All right, so now you can see, it's a little bit hard to see, but you can see the conveyors rolling, and boom, it works. It's a smooth little ride too. Let's see, if we were to change the speed of the engine to as fast as possible, let's see how fast it is. Oh yeah, it's pretty ridiculous. All right, let's slow it down just to where it's manageable. All right, I don't know why. Hold on. Let's turn this off. That sound that it makes is terrible. Okay. I'd like to put some blocks down. There's some crates that we can put, I think. Onion box? Yeah, let's do that. Let's do an onion box. And we'll place it just, I don't think we can place it anywhere. Can we place it right here? Basically, what we would need to do is pick it up and move it. And I don't guess we can. Oh, I know what we could do. Onion box. Watch this. I could place it up here. All right. And now, can I move it? Just like hit it with a hammer or something like that? Hold on. Where's my tool? Oh. Wait. Hold on, I didn't do that right. It's because it connected. That's what it was. All right. So if I would put the jack right here, let's see here. Let me put the jack. I'm going to figure this out sooner or later. And I'll put the onion box, let's say here. Okay. And now I'll raise it up. And let's see. How am I going to get this thing? Okay. Now let me hit it with a hammer. No. It's locked down right there. Oh, man. I can't even figure out how to move this thing. That stinks. Well, I did want to convey some items, but I suppose maybe I can make a crane or something like that. But at any rate, guys, the conveyor belt is working. I'm happy about that. Let me increase the speed a little bit more. There we go. Now we have the conveyor belt. Well, anyway, you guys, I hope y'all enjoyed the episode. If you did, don't forget to give me some dap on that like button and show your support for the series, guys. And you can subscribe to the channel for more daily videos. Thanks so much for watching. As always, this is Zul'jin signing off, and we'll see you next time. Cool. Embiggened. The music's great.